to the 6. We're done.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Into the Movieverse. We are very excited to be back, and so soon after the last episode, we are here to review, and hopefully you can tell by the spooky statue, Tumbbad, our first Indian horror. I know some of you said it's not a horror film, but that is how it's categorized. Well, it isn't that scary. That's what it's labeled. And we have a lot to say on this one, so we're going to wait a minute just for everyone to pour in. Hopefully some people show up and you guys enjoy the show. We're very excited to talk about this film, and there's a lot to be said. So,
yeah.
Welcome one, welcome all.
Considering you are fresh off the spook train.
Yes, fresh off the spook train. We also have, what's up, India's Love? Hope you're doing well. I believe you are the first one. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed the show. We also, last night, if Luca wants to tell the story, we had some amazing food last night.
Yeah, we were just talking about it in the Discord. We went to a place called House of Naan. It's a great little local Indian restaurant. So, well worth the wait because I thought it wasn't going to be that busy on a Friday night. And
packed.
Boy, was I wrong.
Packed.
Yeah. So, my fault there, but worth the wait, and we got some great food. I actually just had some of the leftovers. Had some naan, had some chicken tikka. So, very, very delicious.
Yeah, I had the vindaloo with lamb. It was so good. If you guys want to see photos and talk about that kind of stuff, we have a food chat in our community Discord. Make sure to join that and hang out. Welcome, India First. You are India's second today. What is up, everyone? Shreyash, welcome. So, do you want to get right into this? There's a lot to discuss here. This movie is very, very interesting.
So, I want to start
welcome.
off. Hey, Darsh. I want to start off with saying that this movie was not the traditional horror movie that I feel like I was expecting it to be. I think the trailer does a great job of hyping it up, for sure. But I would say that this movie was more of a thriller. But I enjoyed, the way that it was written and some of the other aspects of the movie, like just the sort of grittiness of it. Seemed like it was during the rainy season in India, so that's why we had a lot of rain, which really played into the darkness of it as well. So I thought it was really well done, but classifying it as a horror film, that's what I'm kind of...
It's got horror elements, nothing crazy.
It does, but they did a really good job of building the tension, but then it didn't deliver on the tension. So,
what did? I think at the end.
Well, I don't know, because I was expecting some more...
Thank you so much.
I was expecting some more jump scares, I guess. Like the reveal of the grandma.
What's up, Barb? Yeah, she's spooky. Grandma.
The reveal of Hastar, I feel like it could have just been... They could have did a little bit more jumpy scares. What's up, guys?
Yeah, the grandma was definitely the freaky one, and it was do you remember you know what it was like? You remember in Bahu where we finally see his mother who has been chained out there for years, and you see her face, and it's really that freaked me out. This was that on another level. Whoever did the whoever was in charge of set design and makeup and all that, and designed these costumes and the effects to make them look that way, did an amazing job. Rom 2.0, yeah, he's working on it. You should watch it.
I just put together my 8 months of progress, so I can see it visually. There is
a poll in the chat for if Tumbbad's spooked you. It'll be there all stream until we come up with another one.
So, did you take any notes during this, or?
I didn't really have to. Actually, I was really focused on it the whole time. So, yeah, I mean, we can talk about the general story. You said you haven't seen it, Shreyash, so I don't want to spoil it too much. But you basically have the idea here, and you can tell this from the beginning that there's this, this family is inheriting the rights to use this mansion almost, and there's a deeper horror that lies within to become rich, and basically this family, generation after generation, is seeking that. That's basically the main gist. What's up, Biffer? Good to see you. So
it's based around. I mean, as you guys, I guess just a general explanation for people who are tuning in. I know
what you mean. Yeah.
It spooks you, but it's not like what's a really scary.
It's not like jump scare, like horror. Horror.
It's not like
it's got horror elements.
You can go to bed after that.
Yeah, it's got horror elements, but it's more of like a really nice drama.
Well, so yeah, Cody kind of nailed it a little bit. They have you're following this family that has generational greed. So the father lives in the mansion, but like the mistress and the kids live somewhere else, and they ended up inheriting it, and they're taking care of the great grandmother or the grandmother of the father. So they end up getting the mansion, and the grandmother, who is locked away, ends up like she knows where the treasure is, and like you're following a kid who is seeking the treasure because he's greedy. It's actually a really great story about greed.
What's up, Killer Point of View? It is still horror-y. You'd still like it. It's still got horror aspects.
There's aspects of it. But I'd consider it more of a thriller.
I would agree with Parv. I did think the grandma was more scary than Hastar, just because she wasn't CG and he was. So for that just makes her more terrifying because she looks.
I don't know why they did him 3G CG.
Well,
though.
For all that wall climbing and stuff, that would have been really high budget if it wasn't CG. It did look really good for the budget they had. He did look really good. He blended in well.
Yeah.
It wasn't. They actually had the characters interact with him, and grabbing the coins. It did look really, really good.
Yeah. So all the acting was actually really good. Whoever the kid was did a fantastic job.
All the acting was really good.
And yeah, I think the story for this was really well thought out. I liked the aspect of the mythology behind it. Talking about, the main goddess that gave birth to, like, I think they said, like, 160 million different gods, right? And Hastar was, like,
the favorite.
He was the favorite. He was, like, sort of always at the top of the mind, I guess, of the mother.
He was the firstborn.
Yeah.
So, like, he was greedy because he thought because he was firstborn he should have everything, and he wasn't able to get the grain, but he got the gold, and so that's why his weakness is favorite character from the movie. I think
the main character, he's
which version? Because there's younger him, and then there's I
like the older him.
I did like him a lot. I also thought his friend was really cool, the one who got greedy and was like, even though he was gonna he's like, listen, man, I won't pay you interest. You can just have as much gold as you want. If you need it, just let me know. But he wouldn't do that. He was like, no, I'm still gonna try and get it for myself. Which proved his downfall. I think that was really creepy. Was when they were like sneaking up on each other in the mansion.
So I did have some issues with the movie. In terms of the way that they wanted to do the sound design, specifically in that mansion scene. We're watching him sort of stalk his what do you want to call him? I guess his friend.
Yeah.
And he hits the stick on the ground, but you don't hear the stick.
I heard the stick.
I didn't hear it.
I heard the stick. That's why the guy turned around and looked.
It was not. There was no audio of that stick. Like, what I was expecting was, like, he hits the stick and it goes like, boom,
That's what I had on mine.
All I heard was rain. And it was really just rain and I think some music that I had.
I heard a stick. Ladies and gentlemen. Sticks were heard.
Maybe because you were watching it with headphones or something. I was watching it with...
maybe.
off the TV.
Speaking, Kunal mentions the new Brahmastra trailer. I think it's a promo, right? It's only like a minute long, but we are actually going to...
No, you don't even... Let me find this.
We are going to react to the new Brahmastra trailer after this episode, and then we will hopefully release that by tomorrow or tonight. Well, so I guess for you guys, that would be in the morning, because I know it's really early right now in India. So for those of you in India viewing, that would be most likely 9 a.m. is when you'd see that, 9 or 10.
I didn't hear it in mine. And I was like, why did I not hear it? Like, I feel like I should have heard it.
Promo. I heard it. And I'll bring it. So he's pretty cool. He's got the Ram mustache. Much respect. Got to work on my mustache game. It's not up to par, you know. Oh, dog's upset. And my cat's tearing up a box right now. So I was trying to eat breakfast while we were watching this, and that was a mistake, because then they showed the grandma, and I lost my appetite. So, close to the camera. So, metal chopsticks stabbed through her cheeks. Yeah, that was really creepy. It was like nails, was it metal chopsticks?
There was some metal, like I thought it was nails or something that she had in her cheeks, and I was like, yeah, the reveal of her was pretty scary.
Especially when he goes back and he's just casual, like, "Hey, grandma," like, you're like a living tree now. But it's like, "Hey, grandma, what's up?"
We could do a food review thing. Well, we just talked about the food, but we didn't have we didn't video it because it was so loud.
Yeah, it was a very loud restaurant. It was very busy.
Cody has kept the bourbon box. I don't know if he put it up on his wall or something. I don't know where he put it.
The bourbon box? Oh, I have it. I'm gonna grab it. Let me grab it, guys. I got you. Everyone wants the bourbon box.
While he gets the bourbon box, what movies are upcoming? We're gonna have it's this one, and then we're gonna watch Brahmastra actually Friday next week. So maybe before Brahmastra, we do maybe a watch party of Three Idiots, or I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, talk about it.
A watch party. Yeah. Let's do a watch party of Brahmastra in the theater. No, I think we definitely Brahmastra. We have Three Idiots watch party, and also I really want to see Bullet Train. Upcoming. So for those like Nafi who are asking about upcoming episodes, you got Three Idiots, you got Tumbbad, and Bullet Train, which are the planned ones so far.
Yes, we do have the tickets.
We do have our tickets.
We literally bought the tickets before anybody else bought tickets in the theater.
Yeah. So we do have tickets. Next week, right?
It's next Friday, yeah.
Next Friday. We're going. So excited.
So. Yeah, and a watch party of Three Idiots. I think
yes, Parv, it's a nice box.
If Cody has the time to do it before we do Brahmastra, then we'll do it. But
we will. We shall. Hopefully.
So yeah, that the whole nonchalantness of him going back to see his grandma, like he was very scared of his grandma when he was a child, and then he ended up obviously getting older, and then went back to go see his grandma. But like, why would going back to that place all overgrown like that? And then he's like, "Oh, hey, grandma, you grew into a tree!" Like, whoa! Like, this lady... I
put a poll up for you guys. Who's scarier, the grandmother or Hastar?
Did he didn't put the grandmother out of her misery, did he?
He did.
He did?
She said, "Burn me, please."
Oh, he did? Okay.
He burned the whole place down.
Okay.
Oh, 3-hour movie.
Very dry in there. So.
I get the giant thing of popcorn, So.
The runtime of Tumbbad, I think it was an hour 45.
It felt good.
Honestly, if it was longer, I think I would have been bored.
No, I think it was a good time.
It was the right amount of time, and I thought it was just well thought out. The writing was really good, and I thought the filmmaking too, with the tight budget, was also very good. So
yeah, I really like the character development of his greed over time, and then like him him realizing like he doesn't want his son to be like that, you know, at the very end.
But he still okay, let's talk about that character arc, because I don't think he's changed. Because although he said that he didn't want his son to be as greedy as he is, he still followed through with getting the loincloth with his son. So it doesn't he didn't change or anything. He was trying to, you know, be the bigger, like, be a good father and try to get his son off that. But he still fed into it at the end anyways.
What do you mean?
Because they still went to go get the...
No, yeah, but he said, like, don't be greedy, but then his son came up with a really good plan, and then the plan didn't go through, and you can see it in his eyes, like, well, I gotta do something. But that's why I like the ending, was like, that was the fulfillment of the arc, was when his son said, I don't want it, and he smiled, you know? He was like, good. You know?
But he was also, like, cursed at that point.
Yeah, but he was like, take it, don't you want it? And his son said, no, I don't want it. And then he smiled. And he was kind of like happy to like end that, you know. Like he gave his son what his son needed to see to not do it anymore, you know. Let's see. Mundal, we do know about the promo. We will be reacting to it today. For you guys, that should be in the morning.
Yeah, we'll do it after after this. We'll record it and upload it.
And Dab, I see a dab in there. Much respect, Teddy.
So wait, what are you saying? Silver, the actor who plays his son, is also the one who plays the grandma?
Yeah, is that true?
How does that make sense?
Well, I mean, look at how much makeup. You wouldn't have been able to tell who the actor or actress was under there, you know? Is that true? I mean, that'd be nuts.
Rahul says Silver is right, so it must be. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, like I said at the beginning of the stream, you know, the makeup team and that design team really nailed it, you know? They made her look so
Oh, yeah, the grandmother's played by Piyush Kaushik.
Yeah, they made her,
actor and director,
him, look really good. Like, whoever does the set design and all that stuff is on another level. It was creepy. It was creepy. Really creepy.
Wait, what?
Oh, the making of Tumbbad's on YouTube. We'll have to check that out. I'd love to see the set designs and all that. Be really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, when he was getting greedy in all the aspects of of the word greed. I guess it's lustful too.
Yeah, he was like taking up his father's place in that, and then his father was like, at the very end, his dad's like, all right, I got to do something about this before it's just a repeating cycle.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he is your son, and that's how you were.
Yeah.
The whole thing with his brother dying, falling off that tree. Honestly, kind of a forgetful moment, but what do you think? What do you think of, like, would that have changed anything? Like, if his brother was there, would he still do it? Like,
well, I think that the whole point was, like, the brother dying was, like, the final snap in the mother of being like, all right, you know what? We're done. We're leaving. Like, I'm out of here. Because, like, clearly she wasn't going anywhere until that moment. And then once he died, she's like, we're done. We're leaving in the next morning. I can't take this place anymore. And that was the whole reason for him, like, you know, that's what sparked the argument of, like, I'll kill you right now if you don't say, I'm never going back. And then we see him 15 years later finally making his way back. And finding that his grandmother's still alive. So I don't think any of that really would have happened unless that brother had died. Because they would have never have left. And then who knows what the events would have been.
I still think it would have played out the same. But...
Well, no, they would have never have left.
So, okay, I'm just kind of reading through this. The real rain shots were good. I liked that. Not sure why. I guess it was, you know, getting water and doing that is kind of expensive. So just do it for free in the rain.
We do have some reactions that we recorded to this, but we like doing our format here. His brother surviving would have been a big fight in the future. Two brothers fighting. Yeah, that would have been a completely different movie. Yeah, that's interesting, but I think that it served a purpose here.
So, how would we have done it differently? Well, now seeing that the more dolls you bring means the more Hastars there are.
I would just never go back. I would leave.
You wouldn't let the greed.
No, are you kidding me?
Let's say that you had to do it though.
Had to? Why would I have to do it? I'd be out.
Just
I'd be
put
gone.
yourself in their shoes. Like,
okay, I'd bring a gun. Like, just like a 45 Magnum, and I'm like, all right, buddy, give me your gold. Or a flamethrower, or a Molotov cocktail, something, you know? Burn the whole place down, then take... I don't know.
So, okay.
We do have a review on that.
That's a viable thing. Why didn't they bring anything else? So, like, if they had...
Well, I think he knew it worked, and he wasn't going to risk trying something new, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he never thought about bringing another doll, because he didn't realize, like, he'd just keep eating them.
But the more dolls, the more Hastar. So if one Hastar is eating a doll, and then you throw another one out, does that mean another Hastar shows up?
Yeah, that's because remember as he was taking them out of the bag, the more appeared, and then the dad was like, "Put him back in the bag." He's like,
but then, like, if one is already eating it, right? Let's say he's 90% done with the doll.
Yeah.
Let's say he's like finishing the last bite, and then you take another one out. Does that mean that another one will show up?
Maybe.
Or would that one stay there?
I don't know. They never got that far. You know, because
I feel like that's a theory.
Yeah, that's a possible theory.
I also like that the room was the womb
as
well.
Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah.
Creepy. Not sure why they picked that mansion to have, like, you know, obviously, but to answer some of your guys' questions in here, why don't we react to the movie, more exposure? Because copyright.
Yeah, but also we just like our format, so.
And yeah, we like the format. Vikrant Rona, yes, Vikrant Rona is on the list.
We have a trailer reaction to it out.
Gangs of Wasseypur it's in the works.
It's a long one. That's the problem with Gangs is, like, we really don't have the time right now for 5 hours, and we'd rather just do other stuff. But it is high up on the list. Hopefully, it will come soon.
We had the first trailer reaction for it in the back pocket, but there was no subtitles for the trailer that we watched, or we couldn't find any with the subtitle, so we couldn't understand what they were saying. And yeah, you know. Like, I feel like we would do movie reactions and stuff, but it's just, like, to edit that, and then it's also not a live thing, and it's just so much to work out.
And, yes, Nitin, we have our tickets. We have our tickets for Mastra.
And then, opinion on the Bollywood trend or whatever that's happening. No opinion, no discussion on that.
What?
Just what Fun was saying. It is a good film.
Oh.
It is a good film. And I don't think it was a pacing issue. I think the pacing was fine. I think the length of the movie was fine. I think expectations, if people are considering it a horror movie, that, you know, maybe the expectations of it being scarier were sort of let down a little bit. But
yeah, I can see that.
Overall, I think I have a good number in mind for this movie. I don't think I have much to say more about it. Do you?
No, not really. I mean, we kind of nailed all the big moments, I think. You know? It's pretty straightforward. It's definitely, I do agree with you. I think that people probably had different expectations going in. I think the scariest moment was the reveal of the grandmother, or just that whole sequence. Like, the beginning of the movie was a little, like, you know, but once you knew what was going on, it was just the same thing, and it became more of, like, it wasn't spooky to him, so it wasn't spooky to us, because he was just like, oh, going to get money. He's like, I've been doing this for 15 years. But
just going to the bank.
Yeah, just going to the demon bank. So,
I was curious, though. So, the one thing that I wish they explored was if they had the loincloth, like, does that loincloth continuously produce money, or is there a finite amount of money within the loincloth? And it only produces it produces an infinite amount of money if it's on his star.
I think it's infinite, because obviously he's opened it a million times and everything's fallen out. He's only been able to grab so much, but every time they come back, it's closed and full again. because remember
But Star could just be like, wrapping that back up and like going back upstairs and like filling it with money again.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, like they
he goes up to
explained
his
that
bedroom.
he got all the gold from the other gods. He just didn't get the food. So could be. I guess that's
okay. I guess some of the other things, how he loves flour but also hates flour. What's like that whole thing?
Well, that was that the gods stopped him from getting the food. Remember?
So why flour specifically?
Well, I guess it's easy to spread and coat out like a, like obviously if it was bread, he'd have to make a wall of bread. But if it's flour, he can just pour it,
Yeah, I think.
I think that's more. I think that's more of like a mythological speaking times. In like religious times, it's just simple. It's like bread and flour and fish and stuff like that. It's not like he's not gonna stack like Parley G cookies all around the room and just like wait for. So
he's not gonna have some bourbons or something.
Wow. Yeah. So you want to move to the place? You want to give the big announcement here?
Oh, are we going to the intergalactic movie ranking system?
Yes, we are.
Yes, Silver. Okay. Yeah. So you can stop copying and pasting. I see that they shot for 6 years. That's a long time. Some of these movies have some crazy dedication to them. I thought I was gonna mention Monsoon Season, but I didn't. I should have. Hastar would probably go crazy for bourbons. Imagine you gave Hastar like a dough doll just filled with bourbons.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
ooh, they're so good. So,
really, most top Indian actors are from. Wow, that's interesting. Do a lot like so? Do people like Ram, NTR Jr., like Yash? Do they live within India or do they live outside of India? I'm curious.
It'd be interesting to know. Well, I imagine at that scale they have homes in many places, or at least they travel a lot.
I wonder what their net worth is, to be honest, because it would probably be different than U.S.-based actors.
Yes.
UK-based actors.
Star is like, I'm gonna kill you, and then he sees them. He's like, oh, bourbons. Just give them to me. You can have all the gold.
Yeah, the bourbons are filled with the hot sauce. He's like, what did you do?
No. Star is like, I'm melting.
I think, I do think the cloth will only produce an infinite amount of coins if attached to Hastar, because he's the god. So like, it makes sense. I feel like if you take the cloth off, it kind of loses that, unless it's the loincloth.
No, the thing is, I'm pretty sure that they took
the magical thing.
They took the cloth off, and his dad took the cloth off and went upstairs, and they closed it. But if someone ever went back down there, he would have a new cloth again. But it would look the same. It's infinite. It just when no one's in there, it's like a respawn in a video game. He just respawns. So,
Okay. We will do the Brahmastra promo.
Yes, we
will. Don't worry. We gotta do this first.
So I'm gonna end this poll over here, by the way. But you guys, overwhelming 32 votes. Thank you all so much for voting. You all I want to say, 2/3 you were saying the grandmother is scarier than Hastar, and I would have to agree with you. I think that the fact that it's real and not CG, I think makes it a little bit more scary too. But yeah, grandmother spookiness. Grandmothers are spooky. We've learned this here today. Thank you, everyone. He did. I mean, okay, he not dad of the year, but he did. But he did redeem himself. He did, because he got his son to say no, I don't want it, and I like that smile he did before his son was like, all right, now I'm gonna burn you.
His
alive.
Creepy smile.
Yeah. Well, the smile was like good, like I did it. You don't want to come back.
I don't know if he redeemed himself, just because it was the son's choice to not take it.
Yeah, but that's what he wanted, was his son to say no.
So he sacrificed all that just for his son to say no? Like,
No, he saved his son's life by killing them all. But then he got up there, he had the cloth, and he's like, take it. Don't you want it? Look what happens to you if you take it. Do you want it? You know? And then he smiled because his son said no. And he's like, good. Maybe we can stop being so greedy now. Now burn me. So.
Okay. All right. So let's see.
Yeah, I was going to say, who went first last time?
I forgot. I'll go first. Well, we have to talk about the IMDb
he broke the
and
curse.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
So IMDb.
Oh yeah. Let me put that up. We skipped that. Yeah, I can put it up.
Pull it up. But.
Listen, the people want to see. They're gonna get to see. We got first Rotten Tomatoes, which really doesn't count because as we all know, they don't do a lot of scores here. But yeah, no, I mean audience score. That's what we look at, and wow, it's people are very happy. I think Rotten Tomatoes, the audience score is like like dislike, so 96% likes. But oh, there it is. This is what we want to see here. It was 8.2 out of 10 IMDb, and our curve is overwhelmingly very high, 10s and 9s and 8s.
Yeah, still like 44,000 users have voted, and still it's literally like with American films, we don't have this overwhelming amount of 10s.
Well, that's not. I don't think that's true.
I think that's true. There's no if we go, let's look at Grey.
Top Gun. No, all Tom Cruise movies.
You want to do Top? We can do Top. Here, well, Top Gun's not a good.
No, look up like a Mission Impossible, like Fallout, dude. Something like Impossible.
That. I feel like Tom Cruise.
I also feel like in the United States, a lot of moviegoers are extremely overly picky.
Like Tom Cruise Mission Impossible Fallout 7.7, 13.2% 10, 17.9% 9, 32.1% 8, 23.47, and 8.36.
Tom Gun Maverick, yes.
Top Gun Maverick?
Tom Gun Maverick.
Oh. It's still in theaters, surprisingly.
Yeah, because it's got it rolling with the monies, I guess.
So that one, 331,000. This one is a little bit more of like what you would see in Indian cinema. 33.6% 10, 28.8% 9, 22.6% 8. Which makes more sense. That sort of aligns with what this curve is.
Yeah.
But every curve that we've seen for a movie review has been like this.
Yeah, it's true. I think it's more of like a like a very happy, overwhelmingly like rallying around the success of the film.
So we use IMDb because that's just what we have.
Well, we don't. We don't. This doesn't affect our review. We just like looking at it.
Yeah, it doesn't affect our overall ranking. It's just kind of what we have for like an international level. I can see what Tumbbad.
Yeah, it's just nice to see the demographics and stuff like that.
Because there's no ranking for critical reception.
Raul, I did watch the pitch meeting. That was funny of Triple R. That's a good video.
So yeah, I don't have a solid number.
I'm gonna take us back to the tier list, and we can start off our rankings here. Hope you guys don't mind my awesome statue in the background. He's just hanging out.
Yeah, I mean I think we have a letterbox, but we just we do it for IMDb just because it's more accessible. Have you guys checked out the pitch meeting? Yes. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes sucks. So IMDb is our choice here because that's where we get the most users tuning in for to review the movies. So my ranking of this movie.
Are you going first?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was good, right? So it's an 8.2. Do I think it's in the 8s is the question. I don't think it's in the 8s. For me.
Understandable. I am in the same realm of thinking.
So let's see. I enjoyed the movie. Would I go back to watch it again? No. I thought the message was good. I thought the writing was good. I liked the filmography of it. I liked the storyline. The acting was good. I liked the artistry of the practical effects, and the CGI wasn't bad. But with all those good things said, I think it sits at a 7.3.
Interesting. Okay. So my number was set before you even said that, but I'll still give my explanation a little fast here. What's up, Victor? I enjoyed this movie. I don't like horrors. You all know that. They just creep me out, even if it's not like horror, like jump scares. Bromastra, we have our tickets. I enjoyed the story. Like you said, I think the writing here is really what drove this movie. I think the writing was really well done, but I especially think the costume, the set design was really well done, and I liked it, the ambiance and all that. I think this movie would have been a lot better if Hastar was not CG. That was my main problem there. He didn't have I just looked at it as a CG character and I wasn't scared. But if he was like costumey and, like the grandmother was very spooky. And yeah, so for me, I actually put this movie, before you even said your score, I put it at a 7.5.
7.5, okay.
Yeah. And I see Kush says something similar. Got a 7.9. Good night, Victor. Hope you sleep well. I know it's really early for you guys.
And Victor, to answer your question, we are going to watch Bromastra.
We are. Bromastra, we have our tickets. In the promo, we will do a reaction of. After this episode, we will film that and have it out to you guys. Yeah, cinematography, music. Yeah. No, a lot of the stuff that is really good in this movie is really good. Like, amazing script. Amazing. Yeah, the cinematography, the writing, the creation of like the womb room, the womb room.
The womb room. Step into the womb room.
Yeah, but hype's
okay.
good.
Do you want to meet in the middle? I guess at a 7.4.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean we're ranking it above Pushpa, but Pushpa's in the category of KGF and all that.
Yeah, in terms of that category, KGF obviously wins, but this is a totally separate film category here.
It's better than Escape Room.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
This is one of our first ones.
Thank you so much. Check out Color Photo and Cinema Bandy Films. Thank you so much. Many-faced one God. That's so kind of you.
So much for breaking the donation wall. The super chat wall. That's fantastic. We actually know it works.
That's very nice of you. We really appreciate that. We hope you're enjoying the show. And I'll find some way, and I'll write your name down, and I'll find some way to put a thank you on, permanently on videos. So, but you say check out Color Photo and Cinema Bandy Films. Is Cinema Bandy's a producing company, right? Or is that more like a womb basement? Yeah, it was really creepy though.
They couldn't have like one of those hatch ladders, or something. Let's see. Color Photo. Is that a movie? Yes, Color Photo's a movie, Cody.
Okay. Well, add that to the list.
Cinema Bandy.
It's a much appreciated thank you. And
we'll do trailer reactions for it after this. And Cinema Bandy is also a movie. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Telugu comedy.
We do want to check out more comedies. I actually really liked how much I like Indaden. I really liked Indaden. I think that's one of my favorites we've seen in a long time. We'll see about Bromastra. Who knows?
If you guys have any questions, we'll do a quick Q&A. I gotta actually set up. I gotta do our update our sheet over here. In our suggestions, I will write down, because I want to fill this out. Color.
Thank you, Crank. Yeah, I tried.
What was it? Color Photo.
is a perfectly indie film. Okay,
Cinema.
AJ, what's up? Okay, no, we'll add that to the top of the list for you. Many-faced one god. Much appreciated. Again, thank you so much. Happy you're enjoying the show. Haters arrived, Darsh. Well, you know what, guys? Everyone's going to have their own opinion on a movie. We just ask that everyone respects everyone's point of views, and we all just here to have a good time. So. Well, you know, there are cultural nuances, Harsh, in a lot of these films, but, like, the majority of them, we're getting better at understanding, so don't think we won't enjoy the movie. You know, like, we watched, I think Sarpada had a lot of them, and you guys are really good at informing us about them, and we've been learning more and more, and it's been getting easier. So, you know, yeah. There's been a couple of...
This movie was on...
What was one? Oh, KGF. People were like, don't watch KGF. You're not ready. You won't understand it. One of our top movies. You know, we loved it.
Well, I mean, yeah, Saho.
We survived Saho. Yeah, but that was a fun... I'll be honest. Like, yeah, Saho's, like, not incredible. But come on. That was a lot of fun. I was laughing, you know?
I think it was on Prime, right? Was this on Prime?
What?
Just for my data sheet. Tumbbad was on Prime, I think. And it's episode 38. And we gave it a 7.
Parv, thank you so much, man.
And it had
no words. You've been a great fan. Get Luca's attention here.
What?
Parv has left it,
bro. Yo, these are great.
It's been great having you here, man. It's like, always fun talking to you.
Yeah, we really appreciate the support, and obviously, like, once things grow and do better, like, Cody and I are always talking about things that we want to improve on and give you guys an overall
more skits.
Cody, is this a favorite?
This is... I feel like I'm in Chopped, you know, like... And the answer is... I'm sorry, your dish is not a favorite.
Yeah, I also agree with you.
Yeah, you know what? It is what it is.
List. Let's see. So,
and great story, though.
Okay, so...
Parv, I'll make sure to add your name, of course. Just write down the list here. And I'll make sure everyone gets a noteworthy... Oh, by the way, if anyone's interested, memberships are coming soon. I just have to make all the stuff you guys get as benefits. I don't want to open it yet till I'm done. I want to make sure you guys get an awesome badge, awesome emojis. You get access to the voice channel in the Discord. That's how it's going to work. And then also like a feedback channel. But I don't want to open it up until I'm comfortable with it and feel like you guys are getting what you deserve for, you know, your support. So.
All right, I'm building out our suggestions tab as people recommend stuff.
Oh yeah, we have so many movies.
I know you have your list, but I want to put it on the Google Drive.
Nafi says, I see your list, Nafi, but amongst them, Deli Belly is one of those movies that has been recommended nonstop every episode recently, so that's something we're going to have to take into consideration. Also bump that up the list. One of the best, you say, Kush. Okay. So let's definitely bump that up.
You know, let's see, because we are right now high in Rajamouli style. The bar is high for Bollywood, but I'll watch the movie. I think Brahmastra is.
That's a big mistake.
I think Brahmastra is going to deliver. I really do.
You know what?
I have high hopes for it.
I just like the vision behind it. I like the inspiration the director has, and that's why it has my support, you know? I'm not going to overhype myself like everyone's worried about, but, you know, I'm very excited. I'm excited to watch it. It's going to be great, because we haven't seen a movie in theaters in how long?
Since Top Gun.
It's a wild one, okay. Oh, yeah. Man, that's been a while now, huh?
Yeah.
First theater experience in a while. I'm excited.
Is that we've had, I think, that's an L, right? So
it's not just about if the movie's good. It's about, wow, Many-Faced One God.
Many-Faced One God is just really
very kind. Love you folks. Request you continue to be honest in your reactions and reviews. By the way, what is the best performance and best song you saw in an Indian movie till now? I know the answer. I know the answer. By the way, thank you so much. I'm really happy you're enjoying the show so much. And we will always try to be honest. In terms of favorite song, I think a lot of you know the answer. It's going to have to be, depending on what language you look at, Nacho Nacho or Natu Natu. Okay, to be honest,
the best performance. What do you think best performance is?
Oh, I mean, their dancing in that for me is incredible. But also, Dosti, a lot of the Triple R songs, Dosti.
Oh, so your name is actually pronounced. Oh, so it's actually pronounced Perv, but okay. Okay, whatever you.
Oh, but you spell it different. Okay. I think it'll
Undaden.
deliver.
Yes, we've done Undaden. That was the last podcast we did. Or show, whatever we want to call this, which was fantastic. We liked it. We gave it an 8.3. You can see it on the thing there.
Oh yes, if you hadn't seen it, we did review Undaden. It is on our channel.
Best performance for me, man. There's been so many good ones. I think what really. I'm gonna be honest. Acting wise, though, Triple R had some great acting.
Yeah.
I think though best performance has to go to Sardar Udom. Because the emotion conveyed in that. Was fantastic.
I was gonna say actually besides that, I was gonna say that while we didn't give Pushpa an amazing score in that category, we did. I think his acting as Pushpa was really well done. But yeah, Sardar Udom, the actor who plays that character, oh my god, oof, yeah, incredible. I don't know if I'll be able to watch that movie again soon. It takes it out of you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. And then my favorite song or best song that we've seen in Indian movies, I would say the Monster song from KGF.
Luca loves that one. Yeah.
Because every time I'm driving somewhere, it's like my intro song now. Like,
see, for me, that's Dosti. Like I walk into a place, I'm like, ba-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, dum.
But like the Monster song is just it delivers right away for me. Like with Dosti, you have to get Dosti is also the song that they use when they're doing their friendship montage too.
Yeah, but they use a different version of it for the friendship one. I mean, no, I'm sorry. Like at the end when he pulls him out of the cage, it has the guitar with it too, and it's like da-na-na-na. Yeah, I like that a lot.
War is on the list, but I'll add it into our suggestion.
It is on the list. That's also been a very highly one, so make sure that's high up as well.
But we'll do the ones we'll do color photo and we'll do our trailer reactions to that.
Of course.
Along with the Brahmastra, we'll get those videos out for you guys. Yeah. And then
so Many Faced One God, we will get that out today. Hope you can see it. It'll probably be early morning, right? I mean right now.
We'll upload it when it's your guys' morning.
Yeah. So like 9 or 10 a.m. probably. You'll see that. I can also schedule it later in the day, but I'll give it to you guys as early.
We did watch the pitch meeting video. I don't think we'll react.
We did. We didn't react, but we watched it. It was funny.
It's okay, Freebie.
Freebie, it's good to see you. Later, not welcome.
Dungal, I think that was also recommended too. There's been so many. Like I can't even tell you how many that we've watched or that we have recommended. Let alone.
We appreciate everyone's recommendations. It's just obviously we can't keep up with them all at once.
I think quickly. The rating for Tumbbad is a 7.4.
7.4. Vertigo, welcome back. Welcome back. You're late, but that's okay. The show is just getting started, I think. We're still doing some talking here, just hanging out.
Yeah, we can.
Can we post a list somewhere? Yeah, we can do that. I mean, I could always, I can take this ranking that we have here on stream and make it as a nice photo. And post it in the community tab if you'd like. Or actually,
just without Hastar in the background.
Oh well, but that's okay. Also, if you guys want to talk to us when we're not streaming, share your thoughts, talk about food, video games, movies, anything you want to discuss movies and leave your rankings and just leave feedback. Make sure to join the community Discord. Link is in the bio of the channel. If you're watching this in post, the link to the Discord will be in the video description. But yeah, we've been trying to grow the community Discord, and it's a lot of fun talking to everyone there.
What kind of food do we get while watching movies in the theater? We do popcorn, and we also I like to get like a sweet or something. But if my trainer is tuning in live and has not said anything, then I don't get anything at the movie theater.
In terms of, because Silver's saying you gave it a 7.4 because we were expecting horror, but actually we were well aware, people had told us since the trailer reaction it is not like that. So we still went into this knowing it wasn't going to be totally, scary. Don't get me wrong, 7.4 guys on our scale, that still means it's a good movie that you should watch. 7.4 isn't like, oh, it's not up there. We still really enjoyed it. It's just,
I think,
we have so many other like legendary movies this year, especially that you have been recommending. So it just falls below them just a little bit, but it's still a good movie.
I think, we should maybe add in on the side like some brackets to like just say what each.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Of number is just to say like, okay, this is like, don't watch this.
No,
pretty
3.
solid.
You got 3 and 4 is like, what are you doing? Get out of here. Don't waste your time.
Just so like
we will. No, I'm happy you want to see that, Darsh. We can do some more as well. We'd like to branch out and have like other countries and films, not just American films, not just Indian films. We love to try some other ones as well. I think someone recommended a French film a while back. We were interested in.
Yeah, we will get back into American films. Part of it is like how well will it do? We are having fun watching these Indian movies just because they're so different. Like, and India is literally I think we've seen the statistic of them pumping out like 2 times or 4 times more movies than Hollywood does, like on a year-by-year basis. So there's just always there's newer like content that comes out with India versus the United States or really any industry, because they just continue to release more and more. And we are really dying to do Bullet Train. So, we want to get the Bullet Train one out as soon as we can.
We'd love to.
We just have to schedule all that.
I'm going to leave a poll for you guys right now. It's just in the chat, you just let us know what you'd like to see more of: movie reviews, movie skits, or trailer reactions. Keep in mind, we will still do all these, but which one would you like us to prioritize? So leave your answer to the poll in the chat. So I'm curious, but we'll leave that be for a minute. And then,
I'm not going to vote on that.
I think, no, you don't vote. Why would you vote?
I vote on them. I still vote.
Okay. Well, we're coming close up to an hour here. We got a couple more minutes. And let's see. Cholet was a classic movie.
Whiskey, gin, or beer? I know Cody's a beer guy.
Well, yeah. I used to like whiskey, but now I'm just mainly, I'll have a beer once in a while.
I would go for whiskey.
That is a tough ball.
It is
but
a tough one.
Don't worry. Whatever you don't pick will still get more. And don't forget, guys, the movie skits, that means like YouTube shorts as well. I'm surprised that's the lowest. We will be doing that reaction very soon. Astroverse Studios. We'll be doing that right after we record this. AJ, welcome. Good to see you.
Yeah, so Cody actually had that opportunity yesterday.
I didn't get Kingfisher beer. They had it on the menu, and it was between that and one other, but I got one other because I got Taj Mahal because it said it was the only beer there that was actually imported from India, and I wanted to try it, and it was really good.
Oh, AJ is in Louisiana. Wow. I was
really?
Not expecting that.
No, nice. Yeah, no, Astroverse, that is happening today.
Well, that's Astroverse is he's
so you guys really, I'm happy. You know what? I'm going to say that I'm very happy from the poll. You guys you seem very interested in the movie reviews that we do right now like this, which is great because this is our main format. But we promise you we'll continue to do all 3. It's just, we were just curious what you like the most.
So Kunal asked, do we plan on traveling to India? And
one day
we were
for
talking
sure.
about this the other day. Yeah, one day for sure. I think once we get a little bit of a bigger following, because it is expensive to travel to India.
Yeah.
Don't find where we would want to go and stuff. But we will eventually,
We'd love to
go there.
But we'd also have to coordinate and figure out, based on like a poll, which area everyone is from, and figure out like what would be the best area to travel. Yeah, because it's a large country, so you guys would have to tell us where you're all from. We have to figure out a good middle point between everyone or closest to everyone, and have a nice meetup somewhere, maybe at a restaurant or something. And that'd be really cool.
Okay, let's see. Three
we
Idiots
all
is
watch a movie
doing
together.
A watch party. So Three Idiots is going to be 2 movies away if we plan on doing Bullet Train in between that and Brahmastra. So Amrut, Indian whiskey. No,
I have not.
we'll have to. I think we should try. You know, I mean, I have to be careful with my alcohol consumption, but
He's got a problem.
yeah. So, and not like an addiction problem, it's just
No,
no
I
problems.
know. I was just messing with you.
Well, I don't want them to think that I'm like
He's like, I can't control him.
alcoholic.
So
Single malt. Oh, that's cool. Central India. Okay. So, I think honestly, some of my targeted areas that I would like to see. Let me pull up a map of India, and then we can wrap it up because you know we're hitting our India. Let's just get a map. Okay. So I am interested, you know, like Mumbai. Obviously, I feel like Mumbai is mentioned a lot. Delhi, I think, would be interesting. I just like, you know,
nice.
Some of the areas I just don't know. Like, I just know.
Yeah, we'll do some research and figuring
like,
out a good middle ground.
Like Delhi and Mumbai, I just know like those areas.
Bangalore, okay.
So.
Yes, the star is here. Just put it behind Luca.
Silicon Valley of India. Okay.
He's here.
We will do the Brahmastra promo. Best crime thriller. Okay, I'll add that to the list.
I'm not doing anyone. I'm not doing anything, everyone. Just don't look. Nothing's happening. Oh, what was the rating? It was a 7.3 or 4?
7.4.
7.4. We came up collective.
Natural. I'm a nature guy, so that'd be pretty sweet to go see the.
I'm sorry.
Natural beauty. Like I think I've seen some photos. I mean, when's monsoon season for India? That's like. I don't want to say it's. Is it around this time? I don't know. I don't think it's around this time. But I don't know. There's a lot of places to go, a lot of food to eat, and lots of people to meet.
It's gonna be a fun time whenever we end up going. It's gonna be great.
Monsoon's nearly over. Okay. I feel like monsoon season is kind of like, not gonna lie, sounds kind of scary.
Summer's hot, yeah. Like Beam after what he did to Ron. Oh my god.
I just had Tika last night.
That's what he had. Yeah, and I would show a picture on stream. I can show it on my phone to you guys, but it's on the Discord. Hang out on the Discord, you'll see it.
You got to put the Discord in the
I got Vindaloo. I got Vindaloo and lamb. It was so freaking good. I still have leftovers. It's going to be my lunch. All right, let me
so real quick before we sign off.
Yeah, cuz we're getting close.
Just give a rating of your Vindaloo. I don't think you actually gave.
Oh, an official rating?
Yeah.
9 out of, I don't know, 10 out of 10. It was so freaking good. I could have had that forever. All right, I think I got covered Luca for a second. All right, guys. Discord invitation going in the comments right now. Make sure to join and hang out with us when we're not on stream. And you can see when we're announcing stuff. And you can leave your feedback and have conversations with us.
Yes, we can continue our conversation that we're having now in the Discord.
Yes, yes.
Even though after this we're going to do our trailer reactions quick, and then we'll pump that out and get that ready for you guys. But yeah, I had my chicken tikka last night. I've had it before. So, you know, I'm no stranger to Indian food. It's one of my top cuisines. So...
Decaying Kings, it's a great idea. Tourism vlog, I guess. We can do that one day. Love those shorts. Thank you.
Darsh, I don't know if you're trying to get us like flagged for something here, but
yeah, no, Darsh, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I don't want to cross that literal line.
So my chicken tikka. I mean, obviously, I think anything is a 10 out of 10 for me when it comes to chicken tikka or naan. We did try so normally when I get naan, it's either plain or it's a garlic naan because like I love garlic. But we actually got a jalapeno cheese naan, which I don't know. I kind of felt like
we have not.
It felt wrong. It felt wrong. I almost said it felt rom.
It felt very rom.
It felt wrong to put something on naan and have it like that.
Instead of like dipping your food in it, like the curry.
Yeah,
and all
like
that?
using like.
Well, it was good. Okay, it was so good.
My sauce or whatever.
Oh man. There's a photo of it on the Discord for those of you who saw it. It's just so fucking. I love it. I haven't had Indian food in, I want to say, like
we had paneer as well.
Years. We did. We had
paneer. Paneer was good.
Yeah. It was all really good. Had a great time.
The beer was good too. I tasted the beer.
Yeah, it's a very light beer. It's very
light, weedy,
mild.
nutty.
Yeah. Well, I think that wraps it up here. Again, I just want to give a big thank you to God.
Big thank you to
Many-faced one God. Thank you so much. And Parv, thank you so much.
Perv.
I was getting there.
You gotta say Perv.
Perv, sorry. Well, now that we know. So Perv and Many-faced one God, thank you both so much. We love that you are enjoying the show that much.
Yeah,
and
thank you for the support, guys.
We will be bringing you those trailer reactions you hoped for today as a thank you. And
yes,
everyone, thank you so much for joining, hanging out, watching. Hope you enjoyed. More content is on the way. The Discord is, I will link it one more time for anyone who wants to join. Please join and hang out with us. It's a great time. We'll let you know when videos are on the way. And yeah,
and we'll
any
get
final
right
thoughts?
To work on our trailer stuff here.
We will. Any final thoughts, Luca?
No, just if you guys want to continue this conversation, obviously join the Discord. And yeah, as always, guys, please, AJ, now that you're in the States, if you have any Indian buddies in the States, please share the channel with them, because we would like to start growing some of our Indian American base. So that would be fantastic if you could share it with some of your friends. They're just missing a little bit of home, So, and we talk about, and obviously movies and food and stuff. So, as always, please share with your friends. Drop the subscription on it. Drop us a like on this review as well. And yeah, I think we're all set. We'll do our trailer reactions for you guys and get those out, and then we will be back with Bullet Train. Maybe the Bullet Train's the next one. We'll discuss it in the Discord. But we will we'll figure it out. So, all right, I think that wraps it up. Coffee. We had killer point of view. Yeah.
I'm on mute. I was on mute the whole time. Oops. Well, I was saying goodbye to everyone. I said everyone's names. So thank you all so much. And I was just saying that if you haven't seen the skits that came out this morning, they are on the channel. And we hope to see you guys soon. So
yeah.
I think we're all set here, huh?
Yep. Well, we'll catch you guys in the next one. And enjoy your night. Get some rest. And we will see you guys later on this week.
Sounds good. We should expect those trailer reactions very soon. Take care, everyone.
Bye.